This story is called My Hero Is You, and I love it because there's a dragon in it, and as you all know, dragons are some of God's favorite creatures. Sarah's mum is her hero because she is the best mum and the best scientist in the world. But even Sarah's mum cannot find a cure for the coronavirus. "What does the virus look like?" Sarah asked her mum. "Well, the coronavirus is so tiny you can't see it," said her mum. "So we can't fight it because we can't see it?" Sarah asked. "Oh, we can fight it," said Sarah's mum, "and we are quickly learning how. But we're also learning that by staying safe at home and working from home, we are helping our health workers and we are helping the earth by giving it a rest. I need you to stay home and be my hero." That night, Sarah laid in her bed. She did not feel like a hero at all. She felt sad. She just wanted the coronavirus to go away. "Heroes have superpowers," she said to herself. "What kind of superpower do I have?" Just then, a gentle voice whispered her name in the darkness. "Who's there?" Sarah whispered back. "I may just be what you need to be a hero, Sarah," the voice said. "Well, what I need is a way to tell all the children in the world how we need to protect ourselves so we can protect everyone else," said Sarah. "Yes," the voice said. "Well, I need something that can fly and help me talk with children all over the world." "That would be me," said the voice, and with a whoosh, something amazing stepped into the moonlight. "What are you?" gasped Sarah. "I'm Ario," he said. "I've never seen an Ario before," said Sarah. "Well, I've been here all along," said Ario. "I come from your heart. I am a magic dragon, and I can fly." "Wow," said Sarah. "If I have you, then I can tell all the children in the world about the coronavirus. But wait, Ario, it's not safe to travel." "You can travel with me, Sarah," said Ario. "Nothing can harm you when we are together. I am a magic dragon." So Sarah jumped on her magic dragon's back, and together they soared out through her bedroom window into the night sky. They flew towards the stars and said hello to the moon, and as the sun rose, they landed in a lovely desert by pyramids, where a small group of children were playing. The children cried out in joy when they saw Ario and waved. "Welcome! I am Salim," cried one of the boys. "What are you doing here?" "Sorry, we can't come closer. We have to stay at least 1 meter away." "Well, that's why we're here," Sarah called back. "I'm Sarah, and this is Ario. Did you know that children can keep other people safe from the coronavirus? We all need to—" "Wash our hands with soap and water," said Salim with a smile. "We know, Sarah. We also cough into our elbows, and we wave to people instead of shaking hands. We try to stay inside, but we live in a very crowded city. Not everyone is staying home." "Maybe I can help with that," said Ario. "They can't see the coronavirus, but they can sure see me. Jump on, but please make sure you stay 1 meter apart." Ario flew into the sky with Salim and Sarah on each of his wings. he flew across the city and began to roar and sing. Salim cried out to the children in the streets, "Go tell your families. In a city we are safer inside. We take care of each other best by staying away from each other." People looked up and were amazed by what they saw. They waved and agreed to go into their houses. Aryo soared high into the sky. Salim cried out in joy because up there in the clouds a plane flew by, and the passengers looked out at them in shock. "That must be one of the last airplanes," said Salim. "People will have to stop traveling by air to stop the virus," said Salim. "Borders are closing across the world, and we are being asked to stay right where we are with the people we know and love." "So many things are changing," said Sarah. "I get scared about it sometimes." "When I feel scared, I breathe very slowly and breathe out fire." Arlo blew out a huge fireball. "What do you do when you feel scared?" Aryo asked. "I think about someone who makes me feel safe," said Sarah. "Me too," said Salim. "I think of my grandparents. We usually see them every weekend, but not now because we have to keep them safe. They call me every day. It makes me feel better, and it makes them feel better too." "Would it make you feel better to meet other heroes?" asked Aryo. "Yes, please," Sarah and Salim cried back together. "Great. My friend Sasha has a very special superpower," said Aryo. "Let's go." They soared down to earth and landed by a small village. A girl was outside her house picking flowers. When she saw Aryo and the children sitting on his wings, she laughed. "Ha ha! Aryo," she cried, "let me throw you a hug. What are you all doing here?" "I felt your hug, Sasha," said Aryo. "I wanted my friends to learn about your superpower." "My superpower? What is my superpower?" said Sasha. "You know that your actions affect others. You are staying at home to make sure you don't share the coronavirus with anyone else," said Aryo. "Yes, that's true. My dad got sick. He's staying in his bedroom until he gets completely better," said Sasha. "But it's not so bad. We play games, cook, spend time in our garden, and I have meals together with my brothers, and I dance, and we read books, and I keep learning because sometimes I miss school." "That's great, Sasha," said Aryo. "You are finding ways to have fun and get along with your loved ones at home. That makes you my hero." "Do you ever fight with your family?" asked Salim. "Yes, we fight sometimes," said Sasha. "We have to be extra patient and extra understanding and even quicker to say sorry." "That's a real superpower because it makes everyone feel better." "But Aryo, what about people who are far from home or don't have a house?" asked Sarah. "Well, that's a great question, Sarah," said Aryo. "Let's go find out." And so they said goodbye to Sasha and set off once more. The air grew warmer, and they saw a camp of tents full of people. One girl saw them and waved from a distance. "Hi, Aryo! I'm so happy to see you again," she called out. "We are trying to stay at least 1 meter away, so I'll talk to you from here. But I'd love to meet your friends. My name is Leela." Hi, Leela. I'm Sarah, and this is Salim, Sarah called back. It sounds like you're trying to protect yourself from the coronavirus. Do you wash your hands with soap and water and cough into your elbow? Yes, but I'm worried about something, said Leela. Can I talk with you about it? I heard someone got sick and died, and it made me very afraid. Is it true people can die from coronavirus? Aryo breathed a big sigh and sat down on his enormous bottom. Yes, little heroes. It's true, said Aryo. Some people can be very sick and some die. That's why we all have to be especially careful with older people and with other people that have other illnesses because they tend to get even more sick with the coronavirus. Sometimes when we are feeling very afraid or unsafe, it can help to imagine a safe place in our minds. Would you like to try this with me? Aryo asked. And they all said yes. And so Aryo asked the children to close their eyes and imagine a place where they feel safe. Focus on a memory or a time when you felt safe, said Aryo. You can go to your safe place whenever you feel sad or afraid, said Aryo. Leela said we can all care for each other. That's right, Leela, said Aryo. We can care for each other wherever we are. Would you like to come with us on our last journey? Leela decided to travel with Aryo and her new friends. They flew quietly without words, but Leela knew her new friends cared about her a lot. Snowy mountains came into view, and Aryo landed in a small town. A few children were playing by a stream. Aryo, one of them cried, waving to him. Hello, Kim, said Aryo. Everyone, I want you to meet some friends of mine who have had the coronavirus and got better. Oh, wow! What was it like? Salim asked. Well, I was coughing and felt too hot sometimes, but I slept a lot and my family took care of me. Some of our parents and grandparents had to go to hospital. The nurses and doctors were very kind to them, and people in our community helped us at home. After a few weeks, we were okay again. I'm Kim's friend, said one of the other children. Just because Kim had the coronavirus, we didn't stop being friends, because even though I could not see him, we're still happy, and we're happy now that we can play together. Sometimes the most important thing we can do as friends is protect each other by staying away from each other for a while, said Aryo. It is hard. It was time to go home, and time for Sarah to say goodbye to her new friends. They promised each other that they would never forget their adventure together. Sarah remembered what Kim's friend had said. Just because you can't see people, it doesn't mean you stop loving them. Aryo dropped them all back to their homes and waited for Sarah to fall asleep in her bedroom before he left. Can we do the same tomorrow? Sarah asked him. No, Sarah. It's time for you to be with your family, said Aryo. But remember, I am never far away. You can always be with me when you go to your safe place. You are my hero, she whispered. You are my hero too, Sarah, he said. Sarah fell asleep. And when she woke the next day, Ario was gone. So she went to her safe place to talk to him. Then she drew everything they had seen and learnt on their adventure, and she ran to her mother with her drawing to tell her the news. "We can all help people be safe, Mother," she said. And her mom said, "Oh, Sarah, you and your friends remind me that we can all be heroes every day, but my biggest hero is you."